What are your thoughts on the Bob Holly incident when he went out on a show and beat up Matt?
Good.
Pay his dues.
Good. I mean, yeah. If you're getting it, bring it. He just showed him. It's not what you just thought it was. Right. Hello, welcome to reality. I mean, maybe he might have carried it a little far, but I mean, there's just some guys that they're not gonna cater to it, and they're gonna just pretty much give you whatever.
How did you wind up being paired with Bob Holly?
He was creative, they wanted to, so Bob and I made the best of it. And I learned a lot from Bob, man. He taught me a lot. He did really well.
A lot of people say he's a bully and stuff like that. Did you ever find that?
But you know what? He was like a big brother to me. But he would tell me straight up, if I did shitty or if he thought something sucked, he'd get on my ass. Or if your comeback sucked. But I needed that because I like being coached and I appreciate the constructive criticism.
Right. What did you learn the most from Bob?
Just feeling it out there. Just thinking, spontaneously. Spur of the moment. What should seeing a prop out in the crowd, seeing somebody drinking a beer, we can use that. Getting just old school traditional heat, or or to get over as a baby face.
Right.
Talking earlier about you mentioned Bob Holly. What's your thoughts on Bob Holly?
Bob Holly, ouch, big Band-Aid. No, I hate to say it, Bob, but he is a big softy. Once you get to know him, yes, I blew your cover. No, he's a really good guy, but he has so much passion about the business, and he's been around for such a long time, and that's one guy that deserves a hell of a break. I know he's injured right now, actually recouping from elbow surgery, but that's somebody who really deserves, I think, to get the ball to run with it, because he can, and he's one of the old school guys of the business, and that's why it was great learning, from someone like Al, and then learning from somebody completely opposite. Not to say Al wouldn't yell or curse at us if we did something stupid, but you've got Bob that's like, hey, this is how it is, like it or get the F out, kind of. So.
Thoughts on Hardcore Holly?
Holly's another one like Taz. You got a lot of people don't like Bob. I do. I personally like Bob a lot. I do. But you got to earn your respect with him. I remember I did a couple house shows with Bob, and he hit you. And I mean, some people might look at you as taking liberties. He likes to go out there and chop you, and he likes to hit you hard and do all that stuff. I can take it. I wasn't worried about it. Where I liked Bob was the only time he ever got pissed at me was after a match. He cussed me for not hitting him hard enough back. I think I gave him 3 clotheslines in the match, and he told me that they were the worst clotheslines. He couldn't even sell them. They were that bad. So you better believe the next night I was trying to take his head off. And the harder you hit him, the more he appreciates it.
You don't think he's a bully at times?
Do I think he's a bully?
Mm-hmm.
Some people would view him as a bully. I definitely see some of the younger guys view him as a bully. And I know a lot of the I mean, he could be viewed as a bully, to some of the enhancement people that come in. But they got to realize that what we do is it's not ballet. And you're going to get hurt out there, and there's going to be times that you're going to get stiffed. How are you going to respond to it? Are you going to get pissed off? Are you going to go home and cry to your mom? Are you going to suck it up, take it like a man, and do your job? And I think he brings that out of people. Because if he stiffs you, believe me, if he hits you and you bitch at him, you're getting hit harder. You're going to get hit harder, plain and simple.
So that thing that he did on Tough Enough with
excuse me, commotion. That thing he did on Tough Enough, I don't want to hear how he was being the least bit rude to Capitelli. That's bullshit. I was there. I watched the match. I was standing there, 5 feet away from him. I saw worse shit going every night for 5 years on house shows. Every night. I saw him. I saw Bob just before that. I've been asked this a lot. Before that, Bob had got done working Randy. When Randy first came in, before he became the Legend Killer, Randy was working house shows, and he was working Bob Holly for 8 straight weeks at house shows. For people that don't know the house show schedule, it's 3 nights. At the time it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Randy was working Bob every night. And every night Bob was going out, chopping him, beating the shit out of him, just having his way with him. Did Randy ever kicking him, making him bleed? I mean, Randy would come out, his mouth would be busted open. His chest would be cut open from chops. Randy never once came back and bitched. Never once. It's our business. It's what we do. It's wrestling. It's not ballet. If you can't take it, sell insurance. Do something else. Pump gas. I don't know.
What are your thoughts on Bob Holly? Do you think he really was a bully?
No, no. Jesus. You see, it is one of those pussy questions. Anybody that is worth anything in this business, you have to pay your dues. And part of your paying dues is getting beat up a little bit in the ring.
Right.
And what Bob did to that kid wasn't anything bad. You know, I mean, he stiffed him a couple times. So what? Who cares? A fat lip? You fucking kidding me? A fat lip? You're going to cry about that? You want to go through my goddamn injuries and check out my medical record for the past 15 years. A fat lip is the least of my problems. So anybody who wants to complain, Bob Holly gave this kid a fat lip. Who gives a fuck? The kid deserved a fat lip. Bob Holly is good for the business. Bob Holly has always been loyal to the business, been honest to the business, and him taking it, whatever he did, he roughed up the kid. The kid deserved it. The kid needed it, and so no problems with Bob Holly, none whatsoever.